What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Cardano ADA 24-hour trade volume surpasses $1.5 billion according to CoinGecko. LunarCrush, with over 20,000 assets powered by social insights, ranks Cardano as the fourth top layer 1 by social dominance. That's the mind share that we're talking about. Number 4 overall is a fantastic score. Ali Martinez, technical analyst, says whales bought over 40 million Cardano ADA in the last 48 hours. Crypto Banter's Sheldon says, I'm really paying attention to Cardano. At any point now, I wouldn't be surprised if ADA is sitting at $1, $1.10 very quickly. There's not much resistance after this. This was a very big breakout. And he said that this race has begun. It's not a 1 day or 2 day thing. This could be going for multiple months. And I think altcoin season, guys, is around the corner. So great to see the enthusiasm and the support from Sheldon. He has discussed Cardano in particular many times, even back at the 60-cent days. So however you feel about crypto banter, Sheldon is pretty based. Charles Hoskinson, in a fantastic interview with eToro, saying Cardano will probably be one of the first to do a private stablecoin. Many people don't want to have a stablecoin where every time they buy something, it's forever tracked by everyone, everywhere, and everybody can see it. Makes sense. I think there's going to be a lot of demand for midnight. All Google or Apple has to do is push an update and suddenly you have a crypto wallet on Android or iOS. These companies invented most of the technology that came behind it. They can easily get in. They have blockchain groups. Charles also said it just takes them months to do an implementation, and perhaps the Genius Act will be the green light for these big companies to join. Charles says Lightning is a super good idea, but the lack of programmability in Bitcoin made it very difficult to make Lightning fully realize its potential. So we took that and created Hydra and an isomorphic state channel system. Yesterday, we were sharing information regarding that, about how on-chain data can be the same as off-chain. And we guys have fantastic technology that I think once Mag 7 enters, once Midnight goes live, I think we're going to see a massive amount of value flow into Cardano. Amazing tech. Charles says proofs like rollups, recursion, and folding work a lot better on UTXO. The trust model is a lot better than accounts-based, much faster optimistic rollups, trustless bridges that don't get hacked. We have a beautiful, future-proofed ecosystem. 100% agree. I mean, who wants to deal with bridge hacks? Who? I don't. World Mobile, Charles says, launched from Cardano and has millions of monthly active users. World Mobile is one of the largest and most significant DePIN ventures. It's probably going to be part of the partner chain ecosystem. So they're going to explore that after midnight. I'm very excited to see us work more with World Mobile. Of course, World Mobile token is mostly traded on Cardano decentralized exchanges. They revamped the staking for Cardano, so still tied closely with Cardano, albeit multi-chain. Charles says because of Midnight, we have all that selective disclosure and private computation. Midnight is the only platform that will be able to run real-world assets at scale. That's a $10 trillion to $13 trillion opportunity over the next 5 to 10 years. So again, compliance, right? TradFi, Legacy, Mag 7, Fortune 500. All these companies have different requirements, if you will, for privacy. Things that they can discuss, things they can't. Business secrets, right? Certain things. Or when they have to communicate to each other at a trust level, trusted hardware enclaves, etc. So we're going to see a lot of big companies, guys, join crypto, and it's going to surprise everyone. Charles says Bitcoin can now talk to other blockchains because of Taproot. So we're positioning to be the DeFi layer of Bitcoin. The TVL there will be larger than Ethereum and Solana's market cap combined. It's already $5.8 billion. It'll be $100 billion to $200 billion over the next 3 years. So there's a massive opportunity for Bitcoin DeFi. We see everybody participating in Bitcoin DeFi. And I think that Cardano has a competitive advantage. It's great to see all the wallets and the dApps already with a head start. Charles hints at grafting on a computation layer to XRP. When you put those things together, he says all those real-world assets and banking relationships can enter the ecosystem and have a smart contract layer. Maybe we're going to see something come to fruition with XRP. I would love to see RLUSD, maybe midnight. We'll watch that closely. Guys, this is dominating Twitter right now. United States has announced a trade deal with China today. Now, officially on whitehouse.gov, US announces trade deal. Now, we don't know the exact details. That will be announced tomorrow. So, US Secretary of the Treasury Scott Bessent says, I'm happy to report that we made substantial progress between the US and China in the very important trade talks. First, I want to thank our Swiss host. The Swiss government has been very kind in providing us this wonderful venue, and I think that led to a great deal of productivity we've seen. We will be giving details tomorrow, so Monday, but I can tell you that the talks were productive. This while we hear the White House also say more trade deals could be announced this week. And last but not least, President Trump says his next post on Truth Social will be one of the most important and impactful posts that he has ever made. So, guys, a lot of optimism, which is good. Markets are looking good. A little bit of a pullback, but still Cardano at 8.0, basically 8.1 is fantastic. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Make sure you give your mom a nice hug. Send the regards to the mama. Hope you guys are doing great. ADA 807. BTCD has cooled off. If you recall, we were at 65% recently for BTCD. So this is good. Bitcoin is looking fantastic at 104.3. XRP as well, 2.37. Things are looking good. Nice little correction, but we are looking fantastic. And we were going up to 8.4. Where are the 30-cent bears? Please, bears don't show up to take accountability for when they were like, oh, it's going to 30 cents. So guys, things are looking fantastic. I agree with Sheldon. I don't think even this is the beginning really of altcoin season. It still hasn't begun. Ethereum needs to lead. As it is, it's doing pretty well, which is good for alts. So in his own words, I think we can go to $1, $1.10 pretty quickly. There's not much resistance after this crazy breakout. So I think that ADA is going to do a lot of crazy price discovery, especially because if we compare now versus 2021, so much has improved with Cardano in terms of dApps and the community. So I think let's give a shout out to Sheldon. I really like that he's very positive and saw the potential with ADA. And lo and behold, here we are, guys. So happy Mother's Day. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Let me know what you're most excited about. Will we go to $1 very quickly? Smash that subscribe, smash that like. I'll see you in the next Angry Crypto Show.